Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. First, I'm finally able to like face the camera again. This eye, I had a blood hemorrhage or something. I don't know what caused it. I didn't have any like actual physical damage to my eye, but almost my entire eye was just like red. It looked so disgusting. So it's finally like healed, I think. So I'm comfortable facing the camera again. And so I'm here. This is my should you melt this video for the past week. And in case you didn't watch my last video, I did end up joining in that low buy collab group of YouTubers that are doing kind of a low buy for 2 months, as well as each week there's a weekly theme. So last week was filling the blues. So I did join in like a couple days late. I didn't film a melting basket. I think you guys know it's very rare for me to do a melting basket just because I usually am the type of person that I want to get up in the morning. What do I feel like melting? Like I just don't want to limit myself, but I thought this would be fun to play along. So when I do pick melting baskets, I tend to make them very large so that I have a lot of options to pick from. So I did get through some wax. So here's my empties for the week. And then I also have some non-empties that I will share with you. So here's the non-empties. And there was definitely a lot that I did not get to that was in my basket. I'm not even going to show you guys that because there's no point. But let me go ahead and get started with empties. And my hair is a little funky this morning. Okay, so from the Bathing Garden, this is Storybook Mint. This is Peppermint Candies, Milk Cake, Cotton Candy, Spearmint, and Apple. This scent was okay. It's not a favorite of mine. Her spearmint, well, this peppermint and spearmint, I don't really get a lot of the spearmint. The peppermint is a little bit of that like dry, it's not like a sweet peppermint. I don't know. I'm not sure that I was getting apple. It was okay, but just not one of my favorite peppermint scents, I think, from the Bathing Garden, but it did perform reasonably well. I finished that up. Also from the Bathing Garden, there was only one cube left in this. This is, sorry, I can't read it backwards, tea with mango and mint. And this is brewed white tea leaves, mint and ripe mango. This is definitely kind of like a garden mint type scent. This one does perform pretty well. I'm not like the biggest fan of tea scents. It kind of depends. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. This one's decent. So I do have another whole clam of this that I did not get through. I think that's all I melted from the Bathing Garden. Yeah. So from Teddy Bees, I finished the trifecta, and this is Cashmere Cream, Coconut Clouds, and Strawberry Boom Boom. This is actually from, the pour date on this is March 29th, 2021. This was from the first order I ever placed with Teddy Bees. I definitely feel like my experience is that I need to let her wax cure for a while for me if I'm going to get a good performance. So this one smelled really good. It definitely fills the room. I haven't had a scent yet from her that I feel like is crazy strong or like throws you out of the house. But as long as like it's cured for a bit, I feel like I do get good performance. Now, I know a lot of YouTubers are saying this. This is my opinion and my experience based on my nose, my house, my warmers. Everyone's going to have a different experience. I know people love Teddy Bees. I'll probably continue to buy from her. I just have to keep in mind that I think I have to let it cure like quite a bit. So, but I did finish that one. And this is a great blend. I love that because it's very like comforting and a little bit sweet and stuff. And so it's something I would look for in a future restock, I'm sure. Here's Christmas Trees and Cream. And this is from, the pour date on this is 2/8/2020, but I did not buy from her in 2020. So I think this is a typo on the date. It's probably supposed to be 2021. I did not care for this. Like I was not getting any of the pine, and I was just getting kind of like a, excuse me, I got a tickle in my throat. So it's fresh pine boughs, vanilla sugar waffle cone, and rich vanilla buttercream. All I was getting was the waffle cone and the buttercream pretty much. And there was a tad bit of like a spicy note. So I was really just getting the cream. So I was kind of disappointed. That's why I actually didn't get that scent alone at all in the last pre-order / restock. because I just wasn't a fan. Now, I did get the crushed candy canes with Christmas trees and cream, so at some point I'll melt that. I think I did melt some of it, but I'm gonna let it cure a little bit longer. I do think I get a little bit more of the tree scent in it, so we'll see. But at least for now, I'm not gonna get it on its own. From Candles from the Keeping Room, I finished a bag of blueberry cream type. And this is, I don't know if this is a type for Yankee candle. I'm not sure. When I see type, and if it's not Bath and Body Works, or if I don't know what it is, I assume Yankee. That's probably wrong. I love blueberry scents. This is not like really edible type blueberry. This was just like a very pretty, creamy type blueberry. So I think there was 3 tarts left in this, and I just melted them in my 2-bedroom warmers and my bathroom warmer, and it's very pretty. Lasted a good portion of the day, like 3/4 of the day. I also finished apple Noel zucchini. This was really good. So this was like sweet apple, a little hint of a spice, and then vanilla bean Noel and zucchini bread. Love Candles from the Keeping Room zucchini bread. That's definitely going to be a repurchase for me. So I really did enjoy this scent. And this is something, I mean, she's only going to be open for like half of the year now before she retires. I'm definitely going to try and get as much as I can, especially for her zucchini breads, because zucchini bread blends, because I absolutely love those. And her strawberry. Love her strawberry. I finished this bag from Candles from the Keeping Room in blueberry pomegranate sponge cake. I know there's such a glare, so sorry. I actually don't remember too much about this. I do think the blueberry or the pomegranate, one or both in this, was really artificial, where it kind of almost has that like plastic, like blueberry or plastic pomegranate or something. So this scent wasn't like a favorite of mine. It was okay. It performed reasonably well. And again, keep in mind, like, this is from 2015, so it still throws. It just may not be as strong as it originally was. Okay, from Dessa's, I finished a bag. This is Enchanted, and this is sweetened almond cream, sea salt, and hints of coconut. I really love this scent. That almond cream scent, it does not come off as cherry at all. It does really come off as just like an almond type scent. Really good. You get a hint of the sea salt, I think, in it, and again a hint of the coconut, but it's just a very pretty kind of almond cream, almost maybe like body care type, but I really like this one. This will definitely be a repurchase for me from Dessa's. It throws well and it lasts a long time. I also melted First Snow, which is frosty peppermint and pine forest. I actually just had this on the other night. This is one of her souffles that had like the embed. So pretty. It was like a dark blue with a white snowflake in it. Strong thrower. So what I usually do is I take this whole thing and chop it up and put it in all 5 warmers in my living room, dining room kind of area, just to fill the whole space. So I use a lot of wax when I melt. I don't think I use as much as some people, but I definitely use quite a bit, especially in my main area, because I'm like, if I'm going to use it, I want to smell it. And I have so much, I don't mind using a lot. I don't put a lot in a single warmer, but I do have multiple warmers. So this performed really well. I mean, it really was like a creamy kind of sweet peppermint with that like pine tree note. So I would definitely look for that again next year. Let's see if I have any more Dessa's. I probably should have had these organized before doing this. I think that's it for Dessa's that I finished. Okay, so for L3, I think this was like one of her chunky squares that she was doing. This is Snooze Button, which is sweet lavender, vanilla bean Noel, and buttermints. Really good. This was nice and strong. I think I only had a partial piece of this left, so I finished it in my bedroom one night. Loved it. That's definitely one I would repurchase. If I may have some in my collection still. I don't know, because I have so much from her. This was also one of those chunky squares. This is blue raspberry, cotton candy, hot buttered popcorn, and funnel cake. This came in one of the mystery bags I did, because I'm not a fan of popcorn. This definitely, it was a weird blend. The blue raspberry cotton candy with the hot buttered popcorn to me just didn't go well, because it kind of smelled like a sour butter. Like, I got the buttered popcorn and then I had this like sour note from that blue raspberry. So it performed well, it threw well, it lasted a long time, but at some point I was like, I need to take it out because it's a weird blend. Let's see. I had a sample in Excalibur. Oops. I don't remember what this was. Oh, I think it was a laundry scent. So it was in my laundry room. I think it performed well. I just don't care for laundry. Sleigh Rides was another sample. I never put the scent descriptions. I think that was another laundry. The bags smell like laundry. Oh, I love this one. So this was from the samplers that she does in the chunky bunts, back when she was still doing the chunky ones. Now she just does the plain bunts. This is Fresh Picked Strawberries Cotton Candy White Elephant Exchange. I pretty much love her Fresh Picked Strawberry with anything bakery, but with the White Elephant, the Cotton Candy, the White Elephant Exchange, this was amazing. Definite repurchase for me. And I think that might be it for L3. Oh, one more sample. Oh yeah, and this was a good one. This was Cashmere Cream Boom Boom. A couple of these might be from prior to me starting the blue, because so the challenge starts Sunday to Saturday, and I didn't start it until Tuesday, maybe Monday night or Tuesday. So Sunday and part of Monday at least, I was melting whatever. So Cashmere Cedar Boom Boom. I love Boom Boom, first of all. This, because it was just a sample I put in my laundry room, so I have a hard time completely being able to say how a scent performs when it's in my laundry room, because it's I don't go in there very often. I kind of just walk by and pass. I do remember that I smelled this and I liked it while it was performing, so, or melting, so I do think I'd look out for that scent again. All right, I'm gonna talk about the melted mousse. I finished a few things. Okay, so one of the things I finished, this was in that Christmas box I got. This is Kiss Me at Midnight, Cashmere Plum and Vanilla Champagne. I melted this on New Year's Eve, I think. Did I melt it on New Year's Eve? Because how was this not in my last melting video? Meh, whatever. So I really like the scent on cold. On warm, it wasn't real strong. Like it was just two like little tiny snowflakes. So I almost feel like maybe it wasn't enough wax. Like that's definitely one thing I'm realizing, is I definitely need a good chunk of wax to really see how like it performs. So I just didn't smell it very much. And it could just be because I was melting it in my bedroom. I needed a little bit more. I don't know. So also from the melted mousse, I melted Oh Holy Night, which is Bonfire Bliss, Balsam, Palo Santo, and Toasted Marshmallow. I really liked this blend. I think, did I put this in my bedroom or did I put it in the living room? I think I put this in my bedroom, but either way, I really like this. It did perform well. It was a pretty decent throw. Probably about a 7 or 8 out of 10. So definitely could smell it. I feel like I definitely got the balsam and the Palo Santo, and because of like those two scents in there, it kind of, the scent did linger for quite a while, which did basically had pretty decent longevity, is pretty good. So I like that one. This is Whoville that I melted, and this is one of those like little souffle cups. These are definitely smaller than souffle cups from other vendors. They're like little shallow souffle cups. But this is Blue Spruce Cotton Candy Frosting, Candy Canes, and Sugar Cookies. So this one I cut up and melted all through my living room area. Her Blue Spruce is really good. So definitely kind of like that tree with a little bit of the cookie, a little bit of the like candy cane scent. And it performed well. I did use the entire thing and kind of split it up amongst multiple warmers. It wasn't crazy strong, but again, I think this is not, I mean, what is this? Maybe 2 ounces of wax. That's not a lot of wax to be melting in my entire like open concept living room area. So I could smell it, but I do think I just need a little bit more in that kind of area. Like this was maybe a little too much for my bedroom, maybe not enough for my living room. So I'm gonna continue melting through her stuff. I think she's gonna have a restock where she's pouring like the big souffle cups. I'm excited to try those because with a good amount of wax, I really wanna see how well it performs, because all I have from her really now is scent shots, and that's just not enough for me, I don't feel like, if I want to melt to my living room area. Okay, so the Pharmacist's Daughter, I have a few things. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. I have like 4. Okay. I finished this one. This is called No Brainer. And this is Blue Sugar Sandalwood Hipster Perfect Man. So this was like 2 of those like zombie faces. I only actually had half of one left, and I threw that in my laundry room because this is definitely more of like a cologne-y masculine type scent. The one thing I will have to say with the Pharmacist's Daughter is their blends with blue sugar. The blue sugar just isn't very prominent in them. I usually do not smell the blue sugar, so I wish they would up the blue sugar a bit, because most of the time I'm not smelling it. So like in this one, I feel like I pretty much got like hipster and perfect man. I don't think I got any blue sugar, but it performed well. Like I have really good luck with their performance. This next one, oh my gosh, I love this one. This is Blue Sugar, Pink Sugar, and Pomegranate Bitters, which is Piedmont. And so this was in one of those samplers that I got from them that were the sticks. The Pomegranate Bitters, it's such a unique scent. Like it truly is bitter. I love this. Like I don't need it in like a loaf size, but I definitely would love to get a little bit more of this. It lasted like all day long. At some point later in the day, the Pomegranate Bitters was kind of dying out, and then I could smell like the blue sugar kind of there and lingering. And blue sugar, it's like this warm, woodsy, masculine type scent, right? Not cologne-y at all, but it tends to be a scent that lingers for me, which I like because I love the scent. So super happy with this one. I don't know that I smelled the pink sugar. I feel like it was more the blue sugar. This next one is called Foothills, which is Blue Sugar, Black Sea, Blackberry, and Magnolia. And same thing with this one, the blue sugar, I don't feel like I was getting much of. This was kind of just like a little bit of a sweet, kind of perfumey type fresh scent. But again, performed well. I get really good performance from the wax. Like everything is like at least a solid, like strong 7 or 8 or 9, right? Like I haven't melted anything that's like blow me out of the house, but I also feel like you don't need a ton of wax to get a pretty good strong throw from them. And then this last one, this was a bakery type scent. This is Pumpkin Creme Brulee, Toasted Marshmallow, and Apple Cider. This one was really good. A nice creamy kind of pumpkin, you know, bakery type scent. A little bit of that spice from like the apple cider. So this was really good. I did enjoy that one. Let's see. I found a sample from the Bathing Garden that I melted, but I don't know that I remember it. It's Sweet Winter Llama. I feel like I put this in my laundry room. This is from December 2020, and I don't think I remember how it smelled. From Kay's, I did melt this one little scent shot in Relax, and this is Lavender Chamomile Sweet Mint. Because it was so small, I did just put it in my laundry room. Very good scent, very comforting, like good. It's really strong on that, like it's herbal lavender, very herbal lavender, a hint of like a mint. But this is a very herbal scent. I definitely would love to get more of this to melt in my bedroom because it was strong and it smelled really good. Oh, this is one, I didn't melt this week. It fell on the ground or something. It fell behind like my shelf or whatever. I can't remember it. I found it. This is from Vintage Chic Scent, Simply the Best, which is gooey batter, smoked vanilla, fresh rolled dough, buttery vanilla, marshmallow fireside, and a hint of sugared almonds. I think this was probably at least from like a month, maybe longer ago. Yeah, I can't even smell it in the bag. I did finish it. This wasn't part of this past week though. Okay. Everything else is just one-offs from different vendors. So Sniff My Tarts. I know you guys have not seen me haul from them. This was a pie sampler I got from them back in like late summer. This is Strawberry Pound Cake, Blue Sugar, Sweet Bakery Dough. Loved this. I love this blend. It was strong. It lasted all day. When I first put it on, I definitely got more of the Strawberry Pound Cake, which I absolutely love. Probably a bit of that Sweet Bakery Dough, just an extra little bit of like ooey gooey bakeryness, not like caramely ooey gooey, but just like sweet, delicious bakery. And then some of that blue sugar. And then as it continued to melt, the blue sugar is definitely what lingered, but it literally lasted all day long. Loved this. They're so hard to order from. I do not understand if they do customs, they're doing flash sales in their group. I don't even get their ordering process, so I don't think I will be ordering from them, but this is definitely a blend I would try from another vendor. I do have an outstanding order from them because they did, was it around Black Friday? I think they did 50% off mystery boxes. So I got 3 pounds of wax for like $32. It hasn't come in yet. It should be shipping soon. We'll see. So I think that's what I will do, is because their wax is on the pricier side too. It's about $2 an ounce, or close to $2 an ounce, like $1.80 or something. So I feel like I'll just do if they do discounts or sales. I don't think I'm going to make a huge effort to get stuff from them. From Glitterati, I finished this chunk in Amish Kitchen Sugar Cookie. Amish Kitchen is vanilla, cinnamon, clove, allspice, sugar, nutmeg, bakery, and fruits. I love Amish Kitchen. So good. Now, this is from January of 2021. Normally Glitterati Bakery is like really strong. This one was, I think the sugar cookie might have subdued the Amish Kitchen a little bit. It's just like a warm, beautiful bakery scent with like some spices. So I really did enjoy this one. It was just probably only about a 6 or 7 out of 10. And it's not really because of age. It's just a year old. And for me, most vendors, their wax lasts well beyond a year. So I'm not sure. I did chunk up the whole thing and melted it throughout my entire like open concept living room area. And usually I get really good performance from hers when I do that. So I don't know if maybe just something was a little off with that one, but it was really good. From Swanky, this was a scent shot, one of her really big, oh no, this was a flower in Tahitian vanilla, which is coconut milk, Swanky's own exotic vanilla blend. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scent. So when I first put it in the warmer, it took a while for it to really develop and start throwing, but such a beautiful scent. Like, absolutely love this. So good. It's not overly coconutty. It's just a beautiful vanilla, kind of like a, I don't even want to, it's not tropical. I don't know. It's just beautiful, maybe body care type vanilla or something. I definitely will keep an eye out for this scent from her in the future, because I would definitely love to have more and in a bigger quantity. Like, I would totally get that in a loaf. And then the last of my empties, this is from Front Porch. This is blueberry pumpkin pecan waffles. I only had like 1.5 of her grubby tarts left, so I actually melted this in my office. Really good. I love blueberry pumpkin waffles. Blueberry pumpkin pecan waffles. It's just like a nice, sweet, creamy scent with a little bit of that blueberry. It's really good. I think I would look for this scent again from them. I don't order from them a lot, but it's definitely a scent I would look for again. So let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and, I know this is gonna end up being long, but I'm gonna go ahead and start on my non-empties and try to get through. I'm gonna have to change memory cards because I can only do a half hour on each card. Okay, so non-empties. I did melt some winter snooze from my custom, again, this is not a custom blend of mine, but from my custom order winter stews from L3, which is icy peppermint, herbal lavender, and chamomile. I love this scent. So just a great nighttime melt for me. From L3, I also melted this half of this chunky square in Beach Nights Frosties Freeze. So Frosties Freeze is buttermints, candy canes, vanilla buttercream. The Beach Nights, I think this is her version of Beach Nights from Bath & Body Works, but I do not gravitate toward this scent, Beach Nights, because it just kind of got overdid it. I used to love it and I just overdid it, I think. So her version to me is not like Beach Nights. And when I melted this, I got mostly salty sea air with a little bit of something behind it. I don't think I got really any of the Frosties Freeze, so I was kind of disappointed on warm how this one smelled. It was just too heavy on the salty sea air. I melted one of the little bunts in blueberry muffin, buttermilk flapjacks, glazed donuts. Oh my gosh, this is such a good bakery blueberry. Really, really good. So I would definitely get that again, melt it again. I melted half of one of the little bunts here in blue sugar, Palo Santo adipose. Again, sorry for all the reflection. Love it. I love blue sugar, love Palo Santo. Adipose is one of her blends, one of her house blends that's really good. So that one was really good. I enjoyed that. Let's see what else from L3. I melted just one time out of this big loaf. This is Escape Room. This is one of the loaves I just got recently. This is in peppermint whipped cream sugar cookie royale. Love this. I love her peppermint. I love it mixed with bakery. Nice and strong. Delicious. This, I melted some of from this bougie bar of avocado coconut aqua verbena. I love avocado coconut from her. The aqua verbena just adds kind of a little bit more of a freshness. I actually, I think, prefer the avocado coconut either on its own or with some other scent. So this one was good, but not my favorite of the blends with avocado coconut. I also melt a little bit of Snooze Button from L3. This is Sweet Lavender, Vanilla Bean Noel, and Buttermints. Love this scent. Super, super strong. People may not like this, but I think I prefer Snooze Button over Winter Snooze. Like Winter Snooze definitely is more herbal, right? Overall, just more herbally scent. I think I prefer the Vanilla Bean Oil and Buttermint mixed with the Sweet Lavender, which her Sweet Lavender is an herbal lavender. I just think I prefer a little bit of the sweetness in there with it. But I still love both of them. Let's see, is that it from L3? Oh, one more. I melted some Kate melts. This is peppermint buttermint cupcakes at Tiffany's. This is good. It wasn't like, it didn't last really long. Like it was nice and strong, kind of like right at the beginning, but it didn't have like that longevity. And I think I preferred it more on cold than on warm. So I definitely have other minty bakery scents from L3 that I would prefer over that one. It was good, but not something I feel like I have to have more of. From Destination Wax, see, this was prior to me starting the blue challenge, but this is Pink Peppermint, which is pink sugar blender, peppermint and vanilla, just a really good pink sugar peppermint. This lasted actually like quite a long time, so I put it in. This was a nighttime melt. By the next morning, I could still smell the pink sugar actually quite strong, so I was pretty impressed with that one. That may be something I feel like I need to get like in a loaf from them. I'm kind of wanting to get through more of their stuff before I decide. From Dessa's, again, this is prior to the blue challenge. This is North Pole Bakery. This is gingerbread, sugar cookies, sweet peppermint candies. This was really good. I love, like, I've never thought to mix like gingerbread with like peppermint, but it's really good. And her gingerbread's really good. It's very decadent, very sweet. I had hoped to finish the rest of this, but I ended up doing the blue challenge, so I didn't get through it all. From VCS, I melted part of this film bar, which is the Abominable Snowman of Pasadena. That's peppermint cream, sweet peppermint, icy peppermint, and creme de menthe. This is such a good scent, a beautiful blend, throws really well. Definitely for me, I'm super happy with VCS these days in the sense that I don't have to let things cure as long as I used to. Now this is still pretty well cured. It's November 17th, so almost 2 months, but you don't need to let it cure forever now. I feel like I get through it when I start melting her stuff pretty quickly. My only thing that I'm upset about is the fact that she just is continuing to raise her prices, that her stuff is almost like $2 an ounce now. Like she's probably up at like 180 or something. So I probably won't be buying as much. I've already said that, but she raised her price again. Like she raised it twice already and now a third time. Waxidents, and don't get me wrong, I love Kirby. I know prices are going up across the board, but she's the only vendor that's raising it as much as she is. Waxidents, this is Huzzah. It's lavender, Palo Santo, Tahitian vanilla. I feel like all I got out of this blend was the lavender, and it was a very like astringent lavender, so I didn't really enjoy this blend. It threw like, it was probably a decent like 7 or 8 out of 10. I'm gonna have to figure out like how much I do like Waxidents and if she's someone I'm gonna keep buying from. From K's, I melted one little cube in Christmas Past. This is citrus, pine, clove, cinnamon, caramel, and musk. I actually put this one little cube in my laundry room and it smelled so good. This is just a beautiful Christmas tree scent. I'm actually gonna put this back into my clams and scoops melting basket because I would actually like to melt this more, and maybe even today in my main living area, because it's beautiful and I want to get rid of like as much as I can of my Christmas type scents. I feel like the coloring of this video keeps changing because the sun keeps going like in and out, like from behind clouds. So if it gets dark and then gets light, sorry about that, guys. Okay. So from the Pharmacist's Daughter, I didn't finish this up. It was so good. This is blue sugar, wood sage and sea salt, and zucchini bread. I melted like almost 3/4 of this in my whole like open concept living area. I probably didn't need that much, but I mostly got the zucchini bread and a little bit of blue sugar. So the blue sugar it was more than just zucchini bread, I guess. I don't know that I was picking up the wood sage and sea salt, but this, so good. Like blue sugar, zucchini, like good blend. So basic, I feel like, but so good. And performed really good. Like I am getting such great performance, and I know I've had someone reach out to me asking about how it's performing for me. I do use hot plate warmers. Everything is 20 watt or above, but I mostly have 20 watt hot plate warmers. I do have a couple 24 watt, but I don't use those. I feel like they just get too hot. And then I use tea light warmers, which I know do get really hot. So, and that, it's working really well for me for Pharmacist Daughter. I get at least 8 for most of their scents, sometimes a little more, sometimes maybe a little bit less, but for the most part, like it's there. And they have, it's like good longevity. So this one threw really well, lasted like all day. Absolutely love the scent. I think it's actually still in my warmers, so when I turn on my living room warmers after I'm done filming, we'll see how it's doing, and then I will need to change it out at some point, but love that one. From VCS, I melted part of this little rose. I really need to finish it off, but it's Princess of Wales. I'm showing you the wrong side. Princess of Wales. This is strawberries and cream, cake batter, and sugar milk. It's from 2016, so not as strong as it used to be. Her sugar milk is like the most tolerable of the sugar milks out there because it doesn't, to me, have a sour note, but it's just not my preference anymore. But it's decent. For 2016, I could smell it. Not a scent I think I'm really going to go after from her again, because I feel like I need a little bit more complexity in some of my bakery scents. From Candles from the Keeping Room. So this was back when she used to do 8-ounce bags. This is Very Good Sugar Cookie, and this is from April 2015. I melted 4 of these in my like main living room area, and it was on the lighter side for sure. Like I could smell it. I don't know what's in this. I don't have a scent description. There's definitely like an almondy type note to this. I don't think that's the sugar cookie. I think it's coming from the Very Good note. Maybe there's cherry in it, and that's giving me the almond note. Smells really good. I wish it was a little bit stronger on warm, but it was good. Candles from the Keeping Room. One of the upcoming, I don't know, should I talk about it here? I guess one of the upcoming challenges is where you pick a vendor and melt all of that vendor. Candles from the Keeping Room is definitely going to be one of mine, because one, I have a lot, so I really need to get through a lot because I want to buy a lot from her this year before she closes for good. From Kay, I have this custom blend of strawberry pound cake, sugared spruce. Really good. You definitely get more of the strawberry pound cake. I can't remember with this particular blend if I specified the percentage of the fragrance oil for each, or if I just said the 2 notes and let her kind of do it. I think I'd like to next time up the sugared spruce a little bit. But the good thing about this is I'll be able to continue melting this kind of through even spring and summer, I think, because the sugared spruce is not in this blend in particular, is not an obvious like Christmas tree type scent. So it just adds something a little unique to the strawberry pound cake, but it doesn't make it feel like it's a Christmas scent. So I feel like I can melt this year round. I really like it. From Wicked Essence, I melted Sweets to the Sweet. I think she's having a Valentine's Day pre-order, and so far I've been pretty happy with the stuff I've melted from her, that I'm thinking I might get more. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. Let me turn the volume off. So this scent in particular, Strawberry Macaroon, Vanilla Whip, Pink Sugar, Sweet on Paris. This is definitely more of kind of a very sweet strawberry type scent. I don't feel like I got as much of the Sweet on Paris. I did really like this though, and her stuff throws really strong for me, so I feel like I need to definitely buy more from her. So she's definitely one of those vendors that's like on my radar to buy some from. This is Sugar Melts by Stacy. This is Easy Bake. This is vanilla wafers, yellow cake, vanilla pudding. This one's okay. Like, it smells really good on cold. This is one of the loaves I got in a D-stash. On cold, it just smells like delicious sweet vanilla bakery goodness, like so good. But I melted this in my main living area and I just don't think I smelled it real well. It just didn't have the like throwing power I would like. So I think I'm gonna, well, I'm not gonna be melting it this week, but I definitely wanna keep kind of melting it and playing around and see if I can get better throw out of it. Oh, from L3 Cali Comfort. This is Strawberry Pound Cake Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. Really good scent. This is one of my scoops. Oh, this I melted again before I started the blue challenge. So I might go ahead and carry this over to the new basket, the scoops and clams, just in case I want to melt this again. Really do love this scent. Strawberry Pound Cake Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. Yum. Ooh. On cold, the one thing, like, sometimes I open these and they have like a sour note when they hit. It hasn't gone rancid. I think it's just whatever's mixed in with the wax to make it soft. It just always has this like weird scent when I first open the clam. I mean, scoopable, the jar. But when it's warming, it smells good. And that's common, I think, for a lot of my scoops when they're a little on the older side. They just have this funny tone to them on cold that goes away on warm. I will tell you that. Okay. Then the last thing that's non-empties from the Bathing Garden, I feel like I'm rambling a lot in this video, is Vintage Circus. This is one of my favorite scents from her. This is, it's called Blue Cotton Candy. Well, scent description, Blue Cotton Candy and Crisp Candy Apples. You can see it's two-tone. The top layer is like blue, just a thin layer. That's the cotton candy. The rest is winter candy apple. Oh, she doesn't call it winter candy apple. That's what I was gonna say. It is winter candy apple though. She calls it crisp candy apple. It is winter candy apple for Bath & Body Works with the cotton candy. Such a good blend. Love, love, love this. Strong performer. Lasts a long time in the warmers. I mean, you can see how much I've gotten through. I don't want to be out of this, although I'm sure she will release this when she does her circus collection again. So maybe I'll put this in my clam, again, carry over to my next basket. I'm not going to try to necessarily finish it, but it's one that I'm not afraid to melt at all because I know she'll have it coming back in her circus collection when she does release that. So anyhow, so that is everything I've melted this past week. If you guys did join along in the blue challenge, definitely comment below, like, what were your favorites from the week? You know, if out of the stuff I've melted, you know, let me know if you guys have any thoughts or comments. Thank you all so much for watching. I will talk to you soon. Bye.